Hey, what's up everybody, Chupi115 here, and today we are doing another in-depth video. And today's in-depth video, I will be talking about the Eater of Worlds. And what the Eater of Worlds is a giant corrupted themed worm boss resembling a devourer, excuse me, but much larger with eyes on every segment of its body. It is summoned using worm food from within the corruption or by destroying 3 shadow orbs. So if you're looking to spawn them in, that's how these are the two main ways you can do it, with worm food and by destroying 3 shadow orbs. And what we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about its drops and what it is. So what type is the Eater of Worlds? It's a boss slash burrowing enemy. The only way you can spawn him is in the corrupted, and the max life is 7,485, and for expert it's 10,479. Its knockback resistance is 100%, and the items or quantities it will drop are shadow scales from 29 through 57 at a 100% drop. Demonite ore is 20 through 59, 100% drop. Lesser healing potions 5 through 15, 100% drop. And this next one is only for mobile slash handheld devices. Is a suspicious looking apple, but this is only dropped by 80%, but it's only on handheld or any devices that are not PC or console. And the Eater of Worlds mask is a 14.29% drop, and you can only get this on PC edition Terraria or console Terraria. Another thing it will drop is the Eater of Worlds trophy, which is 10%, and a Eater bone, which summons like a baby corruptor at 5%. Next thing it will drop is a treasure bag of the Eater of Worlds, but this is only an expert mode only. And what is a 100% drop from the treasure bag is a worm scarf, and that just reduces your reduces attack damage by 17. The damage that you take is reduced by 17. Alright, the Eater of Worlds is not a single target, but a string of 50 segments, 1 head, 48 bodies, 1 tail, with individual life counters. When any inner segment is destroyed, it splits into multiple smaller worms, each with their own head and tail. Each section of the Eater must be killed in order to defeat the entire boss. Defeating the Eater of Worlds is the only way to obtain shadow scales, as well as unusable quantities of demonite ore. Unstealable, sorry. Individual segments drop some of these when killed, with a large bonus drop upon defeating the entire entity. The Eater World is immune to the poisoned, on fire, and cursed inferno debuffs. So something to note when you're fighting him. Also, if your world generates crimson instead of corruption, this boss will be replaced by the Brain of Cthulhu. So note that when you're playing on a world, if it's corruption, it's the Eater of Worlds, and if you're fighting on a crimson, it's the Brain of Cthulhu. So that's something to note when playing. And now we're gonna talk about what the segments are. So what we're gonna be talking about is the Eater of Worlds head. The head, it does 22 to 48 damage, and the max life of the head is 65 through and 95 if on expert, and the damage for it on expert is 48. Its defense is 2, and it drops 3 coins every time you kill a head, and you have a chance of it dropping demonite ore, which is 50% from 2 to 5. Shadow scales from 1 to 2, and on expert I believe is 2 to 3 for a 50% chance, and a rotten chunk. But I think this is only on mobile because that's what it's showing, and it's 33%. And now we're gonna get into some notes. So for notes, in expert mode, the Eater of World shoots Vile Spit similarly to the Corruptor. The Vile Spit shot by the Eater of Worlds used to do the exact same amount of damage as the Corruptor as of 1305. However, the damage done by this attack has been reduced. Next note, the different sections of the Eater of World are not equivalent. A head section will deal significantly more damage than the body or tail, but has far less life. Next note, trying to summon the Eater of Worlds with Worm Fruit while another is still alive will not work, and the item will not be consumed. Summoning additional Eater of Worlds by breaking additional Shadow Orbs doesn't work, and will not kill the player. Okay, next note. If the player leaves the corruption, the Eater of Worlds will disappear unless one manages to lure it into the Crimson, which is unlikely. Next one is, like all worms, the Eater of Worlds is immune to lava, which really sucks. Can't set up a lava trap for the Eater of Worlds and just kill it like that. It's just immune to it. Another note is individual segments cannot survive on their own. Killed one segment that when the parts only consist of two segments will kill both. So when fighting him, he has two segments. You kill at least one of those and the whole thing is the two of them die. Next note is when a part is destroyed, if it results in another worm being made, the segments that become the tail will fully recover. The head doesn't seem to recover any health. Tested in console and PC. Another note is there is a hard mode mechanical boss and the equivalent of the Eater of Worlds, the Destroyer. So there's like the hard mode version of the Eater of Worlds is the Destroyer, but we'll get into him in a different video of in depth. But another note is, depending on where exactly you summon him, he might get stuck underneath some empty terrain, such as a cave. His spawn location is relative to the players, not to the bottom of the map. Another note is, if you have defeated Plantera in expert mode, then you can frequently kill the Eater of Worlds by standing still with Spore Sack equipped. And the Spore Sack, I believe you get it on expert mode only from treasure bag, so you could just stay still, and if you get the Spore Sack, you'll have a bunch of spores spawning around you, just killing them for you. So very overpowered and against him. And now we're gonna move on to some tips. Okay, we're gonna only go into a few tips this video for the Eater of Worlds because we're running out of time. But one tip is farming the Eater of Worlds is one of the most effective ways of making money pre to hard mode. Mid-game armor and weapons will make the fight easy, and selling its drops will yield 9 to 11 gold each time on average. So you could farm the Eater of Worlds and get plenty of money. Next one is weapons that pierce for multiple hits are effective due to the Eater's large size and multiple parts, so you'll be doing a lot more damage since it pierces through. So that's something to note. Another note is, tip, the individual worms have a tendency to retreat into the ground when their heads are destroyed. Another tip is, during hard mode, it is an effective means of farming Souls of Night. One Soul of Night can be dropped per segment, the percentage being the same as with other mobs. So, easiest way to farm for Souls of Night. Another tip, if possible, trying to aim for the head or tail of each section, as if they die first, they will not split into more. So something to note. But anyway, guys, that's it for this Terraria in-depth video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you learned something new, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe for more. I do post videos every day around 6 o'clock to 7, and the latest being 8 o'clock. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I'm Chupi115, and I'm out. Peace.